When you go to January 6th and you realize that your friends who stabbed you in the back become federal informants, you need to go harder than before. Oh man. The thing that everybody wants to do, I'm making even more money and my life is even better. The only real security is having people not know you exist. Now I'll stalk him. Now I'm obsessed with him.
I'm getting to that stage where getting like texts from like old friends I had from high school and kids that I had like beef with in high school.
If you eat gas station food and your friends are all on Discord, why be professional? Just because it'll make your life cleaner. If it doesn't work, leave them.
But I fear I'll have to take a side soon. What do I do?
Loyalty? How about you be loyal to yourself and stop being a waste of life? Now's a good time to find out that you're 1/8 Cherokee Indian. Yeah. Just don't yap. But you can always talk about race.
Am I a socialist or leftist? This is a Trackmania stream. I'm a racist.
Cool, I was an idiot and was scammed out of 40 grand. How do I not let it eat me alive inside? That was 80% of my net worth.
Was it a legal scam? Like you have no recourse? I think you just got to keep it moving. I've been stolen from by Chris Lynch to pay for his boozing. I've probably had 200,000 stolen from me. You just got to keep it moving.
Most of it from me.
Most of it is Chris's drinking. Getting revenge, even if you're in the right and you legally can do it, like suing somebody, it's not that it's the wrong move. It just takes forever, and it occupies so much of your mind. You're gonna be thinking about some guy that robbed you for 6 months instead of, getting back on track and doing whatever it is you need to do to get your straightened out again.
The Zoomers would say, he's living in your head rent-free.
Pyrrhic victory, a victory that inflicts such a devastating toll on the victor that it is tantamount to defeat. So yeah, it's a Pyrrhic victory. Lawsuits are for people who, they're for corporations and they're for people that have fun suing people, which should not be you. If there's nothing you can do to get it back, I'm still waiting to hear back from Bank of America. 100% safe loyalty guarantee. Your money's safe with us. I just got robbed for $30,000 from some guy, but it occupies 0% of my headspace. Like I'm not even aware of what's going on. I should probably call Bank of America and see what the status is with that fraud claim, but I'm not even thinking about it because it would be such a waste of time to think about it. I think you just have to move on. That's the only way to do it. The only real security is security via obscurity, which means having people not know you exist, which is the cheapest and most readily available form of security.
Hey Sam, have you ever bought something really nice for yourself and you express how much you like it for someone to just say, must be nice?
No, but that must be nice. I think it's a good policy not to tell people when good happens to you.
Yeah.
You probably just want to keep it to yourself, man. If someone cares about you, they'll be interested enough to ask. There's a good amount of people out there that really just, they'll on you. They don't want to hear, especially when it comes to job stuff. Like if your friend group is a bunch of stoners and you get a good job and you decide you're going to quit weed, there are a lot of people out there that will get mad if you're not down in the dirt and gunk with them.
And then you can drink Gold Striker Cuban Muscle Crisis.
Gold Striker Cuban Muscle Crisis.
Yeah, get yourself some Gold
You like the
Striker
smell of
coffee.
this? Smell that?
You have to make yourself not appealing to stalk. You can fake a drug problem. Listen, oh man. The thing that everybody wants to do when they have some schism, a personal schism with somebody and they have to split ways, everybody wants to go, oh, you'll never get me. Now that we're not partners, I'm making even more money and my life is even better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you talk to some little sucker on Facebook that used to be your friend and is now like your worst enemy or whatever. They're on Facebook. You want to message them and be like, yeah, well, my 1.27 million in stock options just matured, so I guess it's time to go boat shopping. Later, guy. Make yourself appear successful so they think, oh, I should have never crossed Jet. I should have stayed on Jet's side. Now I'm all now I'll stalk him. Now I'm obsessed with him.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
If you appear to have any health in your life or anything good going on, there's a clip of a Muslim guy talking about how you should have a quiet life. It's weird how many things there's so many things that are like Muslims are saying that's like true. Yeah. Anyway,
That's why Top G is Muslim.
you want to do the opposite. You want to make it appear that you've fallen off. Anytime some little fat bozo that I used to hook up with messages me, with whatever. I just say, I swear to God, I say like, yeah, it's really hard. I'm making like $2,500 a month right now, and I could really, if you had any money you could send me, it'd be really great. And that kills it. I don't have problems with stalkers because I'm just like, I wrecked my truck and now they're talking about bringing in lawyers. I just don't know what's gonna happen. It looks pretty bad. You want to hang out? No? Oh, you blocked me. Oh, you did the thing I wanted you to do. Good.
That's crazy to have like people you went to school with in the chat. That's nuts.
Yeah, I know. That's funny. I've been getting more of those recently. I'm getting to that stage where getting like texts from like old friends I had from high school and stuff. Hey, Tom, just want to say congrats on your success. And I don't think it's cynical. I think they're being sincere about it. But it's like kids that I had like beef with in high school.
Oh
like,
yeah.
that, like,
once you get older, you realize
had problems with.
You realize that both of you were just idiots at the time, and it's instantly understood that like all the beef is gone. It's like, oh, we're both adults now. We're both like trying to feed ourselves. Like
oh, exactly. Yeah.
It's great that we're both still alive.
Surprising to me how many of them ended up being pretty cool. Nice.
Everyone in my server right now I went to high school with. All these guys that are helping us out.
That's awesome.
Like these are like my best friends. Like I've stayed in contact with them the whole time. They've always been like solid and nice and supportive to me. And friends are rare and good.
Point of life.
Keep it
Point
simple,
of life,
yeah.
you know.
Facts.
Everything else is a distraction.
Yeah.
Everything else is a way to get more friends. That's been my experience so far.
If you have a loser friend and you're trying to rehabilitate them, give it your best try. If it doesn't work, leave them.
Yeah.
Get your loser face away from me. Sorry. Loyalty? Well, how about you be loyal to yourself and stop being a waste of life? How about you be loyal to me and stop sucking me down into your ass world? Okay? If loyalty mattered, they would listen to your pleas, your desperate pleas to make them fix their situation, and they would do something about it. But if they're just going to keep rolling along, wasting time, then ditch them.
Thank you for the advice with dealing with toxic people.
Yeah.
And sorry if my messages.
Get out of here, bitch.
Sorry if
With
my.
your toxic ass.
You were right about people being backstabbers. Why do people do that? Am I doing something right or wrong?
You're doing something right, because QAnon, when you go to January 6th and you realize that your friends who stabbed you in the back become federal informants, you need to go harder than before. Now, people are not backstabbers. It's a mixed bag, you know. It's like probably Pareto principle, probably 20% good, 80% weird.
It's a good ratio.
Or 20% good, 80% just negligent. A lot of people are just negligent. It might appear to be backstabbing behavior, but a lot of people just follow the path of least resistance and end up doing something that's morally gray.
We got Dungeon with a 20.
Don't take it personally, though. Just move on.
I watched the eject toxic people from your life video about 80 times until I finally did it. Many thanks. Girlfriends, freeloading friends, bad bosses. Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah. Get him out of there. You don't need that. That's the worst. There's a quote, and I've said this, I've brought it up before. It's the better to feast on a morsel of bread with good company than to have a banquet in hell or something like that. It's a Bible quote. But it just is, get these heads away from me.
My coworkers are declaring war on our boss. She's definitely incompetent and controlling, but I can tolerate it. I want to do catastrophe avoidance, but I fear I'll have to take a side soon. What do I do? Do your coworkers write your checks?
Just be a slime ball. I don't think it matters. If you're at work, just be, whoever's talking to you, just agree with them.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's crazy it's crazy what they're saying. What was crazy.
I hear you, man.
Hey, I hear you. It's crazy. And just become like invisible. There's a way you can do that. That's the time. I think it's a good time to fake a disability. Now's a good time to find out that you're 1/8 Cherokee Indian. Just start wearing feathers to work, and let them wait to ask you. Because if you bring it up right away, it's going to sound like you're lying. But if you come into work decked out in feathers and like leather pants, and they're like, "What the hell? What's this?" It's crazy. There's so much heritage that I was unaware of before, but it's really crazy. The Bean Treaty of 1873. You know what Americans did to my people is just uncalled for. I think I might need to take today off due to racial sensitivity. Is that a turkey you're eating? That reminds me of the Pilgrims. Please stop. Just become a problem for everybody.
Yeah.
I think that's how. And then they'll be so weary from dealing with you that when you finally yield, it won't matter what side you took.
Yeah.
So just become a problem and talk about how there's not a bathroom stall for your tribe, and then make life hell for them both. And then they're butting heads going to war. Then when they settle their beef, you just go, hey, I just want to say it was pretty crazy what I was going through. I guess I didn't realize, but I'm just coming to terms with my ancestry, and I feel good now. And I just want to let you know that even though you were wrong about the bathroom choice, that you didn't let me have a Cherokee Indian bathroom, I think that we can still work together, and I won't sue you for $1 million.
My pseudo boss says he is paying too much for my work, deciding to go dark triad war mode on it or leave and start something new. Do I go to war? Thoughts?
I would say stay cool. Don't ever make a business decision. It sounds like you have a chip on your shoulder, like the guy didn't respect your vision or slighted you or something, which it may be the case. You may be totally valid in whatever your feelings are, but whatever your move is, don't be emotional. $1 million in the bank and six figures a year is good. It's also fuckable. It is the type of money that you can ride into the ground if you do a good job fucking up. So I would just say don't be emotional with whatever it is you decide to do, and look at it from a socio ice cold perspective. Do that. The guy with the conversations. We love our family and friends, but can't deal with surface level conversations. It's pretty. Listen, dude. First of all, how often are you having a deep conversation?
Never. Maybe once every
My
9
brother.
months.
And you and I have a pretty deep we all have a pretty deep connection. When was the last time we had Jet? You want to talk about life?
Like not
I've
often.
never done that.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Sometimes this, most of the time, people take this way overboard.
Yeah.
And that's like a young guy going to college thing. You know what? I'm just gonna be radically honest with my thoughts all the time. That's the thing that guys do when they go to college. They're like philosophy. Like I'm just gonna. You did that?
In college?
Well, not. It would just between my close friends. We would just go on and on about like a subject or like something philosophical. And it's kind of like a circle jerk.
Yeah, that's fine for when you're like 20 years old and you're learning that it's a circle jerk, and that's not how the real life happens or like real relationships develop. Just be happy enough that you have people around you that'll have surface level conversations. Don't be anxious to take it into real deep territory, because that's super annoying. But you could always talk about race.
The deep conversations I have now are like just like based around hobbies or
Hot
work.
girls.
Hot girls.
Guys.
Yeah, we talk about girls.
But next time that happens, you just hit him with, hey man, let's talk about race.
You and your wife talking about
And then
race.
you can watch your friend circle evaporate. Hey man, I feel like respect, and at the end of the day, because what I really felt was like that's all useless noise. You know what I like? There's the new word that people have been using is yapping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just don't yap. And whatever emotional thing you feel like you need to unload on somebody or whatever, just honestly be professional. Just start. And why, if you eat gas station food and you don't have a job, you're a NEET, and your friends are all on Discord, why be professional? Just because it'll make your life cleaner and simpler when there's not some like, hey, we have to have a group discussion about what Chris Lynch said the other day, because really what it made me feel like was that you weren't respecting me on that level, because there's no fucking way I would ever have a conversation like that.
Unless it was about like Diet Coke.
I'm out of here. I've probably had one deep conversation with like everybody that I've worked with, and it goes like this. Yo, man, we got to get to the next level. All right, good conversation.
Yeah.
That's it. All that that talking that's for girls, and it's entertainment. It's fine. I guess if you're like a gay guy and you are on Discord, that's fine. You could do that. But just realize that it's for your own entertainment. when you're having an interpersonal meltdown, blow up thing that's for your own entertainment. It's for fun because you are gay, which is fine, which is totally fine, by the way.